Race 2 on the card, the first leg of the place accumulator, is a maiden plate over 1,400 meters before we go into the various chances of the runners. Let's have a look at a couple of reruns. Final Destiny and West Point. Final Destiny on the 7th of March when running second. West Point when making his debut on the 14th of March finishing fourth. And those two reruns will be followed by an interview with Garth Puller.
Kimura, and now on the outside, Silver Palace, and Mr. Gonzalez is also a big runner. Mr. Gonzalez coming home strongly. Final Destiny down the inside, Chocolate, but Mr. Gonzalez skipped away, and Mr. Gonzalez to win it by 2-3, and Mr. Gonzalez comes home lonely. Final Destiny second, third place will go to Chocolate, and then came Victory Twist.
Close in. Party Times down the middle. Good Traveller coming to the final, 250, 2.5 lengths to spare. Party Times trying to cut into that lead, but Good Traveller still has 2 lengths to spare. Party Time is running on, but the line is starting to loom, and Good Traveller's looking for it. Party Time's coming late. Good Traveller, Party Time, very, very close. I was just going to go Good Traveller to hold on.
Final Destiny doing very well at home. I would have liked Lyle to ride him again. He obviously opted for something probably a bit better. But he's got that come on look about him. He's doing nicely, and I think he ran second last time, although he was well beaten. And he probably could finish in the frame again. I don't think he's probably quite ready to win it, but he'll be there. Guy Fox is a horse that I've had the whole family. I've had he's the 6th of the family, or the 5th of the family that I've had. They all won 1,400 meters a mile. And I've had him, he's racing with a lot of pace, with blinkers on. I'll probably put small half cups on him and drop him out and ride him from behind. I think it's the right distance. I think he might take a run or two more.
Garth Puller will saddle the early favourite, number 1 Final Destiny. He's been chalked up as favourite at 22-10 with number 8 West Point, the 2-year-old, at 7-2. Number 2 Chocolate at 9-2. Number 9, Got It All at 8-1, along with the long-time maiden Warren, number 10, Montana Sky, also at 8-1. 10-1, Clatter, which I think is huge value, considering that he beat Chocolate behind Prince of Taranto last time, and 7, Purple Dominance, also at 10-1. Interesting race, because a couple of these horses have been running around the maidens and raced against each other a few times, but they come up against the 2-year-old, West Point. Now, it's tough for 2-year-olds. Over 1,400 meters. But Warren is a full brother to Ancestry and a 3/4 brother to Bequest, and a brother to Bequest who's won 3 out of 4. So a very nice pedigree. Good debut. I like West Point, but perhaps he might still need a little bit more racing experience.
I agree with you 100% there, Graham, about West Point. Obviously, we like him. We pulled him out as a rerun. You know, that horse that won, Good Traveller, is well rated. He seems to be a good individual, Good Traveller, unbeaten if my memory serves me correct. But this horse, West Point, was all at sea up the straight. Really didn't know what racing was all about, and you could see wasn't giving you 100%, just green dumbness. And towards the closing stages, the penny dropped in the race, and he finished okay. So yes, I think he's going to need more racing. He's a magnificent colt. It was the 3rd fastest finishing on that occasion. Big runner, but more of a place chance than a winning one come Sunday. But if he had to win, I certainly wouldn't be shocked. Like you, think he's going to need 1 or 2 more runs to tighten up. But keep an eye on West Point. He seems to be a nice individual. Final Destiny ran second to Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez since come out and won again, so that's encouraging. Pole position, so Lyle, at least Luke, will get a nice run in transit with Final Destiny. But we value the comments of Garth Puller. He was also of the opinion that he thinks the horse might not be ready to win yet, as his interview said, but I give him a big chance, this horse Final Destiny. I'm narrowly in the camp of Chocolate, drawn deep last time, much kinder draw. 3rd run now for the stable of Peter Muscat. Cleto, huge value as you said, good effort last time. Purple Dominance can't be ignored, nor can Got It All. And of course Montana Sky, no doubt he's going to win his race one of these days. A tricky maiden plate to open the place accumulator, but after all is said and done, I like 2 Chocolate from 8 West Point and 1 Final Destiny.
Yeah, there's You're entitled to like chocolate because he is a bit of a draw strike on this occasion. Very little to choose on form between number 1, Final Destiny, number 2, Chocolate, and number 6, Cleto. So they all warrant a consideration for the place accumulators. West Point, the 2-year-old, an interesting runner. He will come on further, but whether he's sharp enough to beat the older horses second time out, only the race will show. And obviously Montana Sky, as Warren has said, is been knocking at the door for a very long time. So that's race 2. It's a maiden plate over 1,400 metres. It's not cut and dried. The winner should come from one of the fancied runners. You probably need to include 2 or 3 in this, the first leg of the place accumulator.